So as everybody knows, we are, of course, less than a year away from next year's midterm elections. It is a critical midterm election cycle. Democrats, of course, are poised at the moment, based on polling data, to retake the House. And now, some new polling data has come out that is leading some of the polling experts to say, hold up, Democrats may also have a pretty good shot at retaking the Senate. And what's interesting that is the conclusion they've come to based on this new data is because the new poll is not about Senate races. It's not even about voter sentiment, who would you pick in this generic Senate ballot? The new poll is actually just a poll of Latino voters and their approval or disapproval of Donald Trump and his policies. The reason the experts think that this poll could indicate a shift in the Senate next year is because in 2024, Donald Trump won a historic 48% of the Latino vote. Back in 2020, it was 36. Back in 2016, it was only 28. So Trump had gone up in the span of 8 years by 20 points with this key demographic, a demographic that represents 20% of the country. So that's huge. And now it's gone. Because according to the latest polling data, that Latino voting demographic now overwhelmingly disapproves of literally everything Donald Trump is doing, including just who he is as a guy. Let me read you some of this data. Trump made significant gains among Latino and Hispanic voters in the 2024 election, received 48% from Latino voters in 2024, up from 36 in 2020 and 28 in 2016. But the new poll shows that even among Trump voting Latinos, his approval dropped from 93% in February to 81% today. And that's just among the Latinos who voted for Trump. 68% of Latinos say their situation in the U.S. has gotten worse in the last year. 70% of Latinos disapprove of Trump's job performance. 65% disapprove of his immigration tactics. 78% believe the Trump administration's policies, including mass deportation plans, harm Hispanics, with 55% expressing grave concern about their place in the U.S. because of the president's agenda. 52% worry a lot that the Trump administration could deport them, a family member, or a close friend. So this group that had slowly but steadily been kind of getting a little more conservative is now looking at the result of conservative policies and saying, okay, I don't like it. We made a mistake. That is probably the best polling news I have reported on all year. Because it shows growth, it shows reflection, and it shows change. Those are the three things you've got to have. Because it's not enough to just say, I disapprove of this guy, but I'm still probably going to vote for him. We see that with the farmers. Most of the farmers, that are getting decimated by the guy they voted for are still out there saying, but I trust him. I trust what he's doing. I hate it all, but I trust it. They're not learning. They deserve all the pain. Sorry, that's the way it works. I'm not going to feel bad for you if you keep making stupid mistakes without learning from them. The Latino voters thought maybe this would work for them. I genuinely don't know why they would think that. I mean, the guy that wanted you out of the country in his first term and then ran on getting you out of the country in the second term, but okay, right? I'm not going to sit here and question your motives or say that, whatever. But now you're looking at it, now that it's happening, and you're saying, okay, I don't like it. I'm now afraid for myself. I don't like my vote now. I'm done. That's the growth. Those are the people that should be applauded. That's how life is supposed to work. We all make mistakes. Some of us make mistakes with who we vote for. Some of us make mistakes with who we date or who we marry or the job we take. or the daily decisions we make. We all make mistakes. The difference is, do you learn from them and not make those mistakes in the future? This voting bloc is saying we're not going to make those mistakes. And that is going to cost the Republican Party so dearly in next year's midterms. Hey everyone, we are maybe just days away from hitting 1 million subscribers. Fewer than 15,000 subscribers to go at this point, and we need your help. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and tell your friends. If you have progressive-minded individuals in your life that are not subscribed to Fair and Balanced, please send them a link, send them a video, let them see what it's all about, and encourage them to subscribe. We are hoping to hit that 1 million mark before the end of this year, but I think we can do it even quicker than that. So again, if you're not already subscribed, please do so. And don't forget to share the channel with your friends. And as always, like and comment on the videos.